Well, hey guys, Thorzax here, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going out to the range, and we're going to be having our shootout with the 240 grain Keith bullet, and our powders are going to be Bluedot and let me get by here. All right. We're going to be shooting Bluedot, and we're also going to be shooting AA number 7. Now we're going to be taking some shots with the Ruger 44 Magnum Bisley, the 7.5 inch barrel. Now I haven't shot that gun in quite a while, so bear with me on that. And we're also going to be shooting with the Smith on that as well. Now these are mid-range, mid-Magnum loads, near Magnum loads. Let's put it that way. And so I'm going to want to put them through the Ruger and see how they shoot. They are sized to 430, and they're just a little bit under the cylinder throat on the Ruger, but they fit the Smith just perfect. And you guys have seen the way that the Smith has shot that 240 before. So anyway, when we get back, we'll be out there at the range. So we'll see you then. Okay guys, you've been screaming for it, so here it is. We got the Ruger Bisley Blackhawk out, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to be shooting Bluedot, 15.5 grains. And this is going to be at 25 yards with a 240 grain Keith bullet. Now I'm not expecting too great of accuracy out of this because these bullets are sized to 430, and the cylinder throats on this are 431. So we're not probably going to get the best accuracy, but we're going to give it a whirl anyway. So anyway, here we go. Let's get over here. Ew. Alright. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot 5 shots. Okay, and then I'm going to cut, and I'm going to go ahead and unload and load, and then I'm going to turn the camera back on, shoot 5 more shots so we don't waste a lot of time me loading and unloading and all that other stuff. So here we go. Alright, first 5 shots. Be right back. Okay, we're going to get our second 5 shots. Okay, that's our 10-shot group. Let's take a look at that. Like I said, not the best accuracy because we're shooting undersized bullets. Let's move on to AA number 7. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're going to be doing 5 shots. Going to cut the camera, reload, do 5 more shots. This is AA number 7 with a 240 grain Keith bullet. Here we go. Okay, we're going to cut. Okay, here we go. Okay, that was 5 shots. Okay, let's take a look. Like I said, we're dealing with oversized bullets here, so our undersized bullet and oversized cylinder throat. So anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll take that target down and we'll go back to the hacienda and we'll review these 2 targets. All right, see you then. Well, hey guys, we're back, and we had our shootout between AA number 7. Let me turn the viewfinder around here so I can actually see what I'm doing here. AA number 7 and Bluedot. Now, I've had experience with AA number 7 before. AA number 7 is what I used to shoot in silhouette match, and I shot AA number 7 all the way out to 240 meters. I mean 240 yards, 200 meters. Yeah, and I got great results. Or 220 yards, I think. Anyway, I don't remember. I did have a Ruger Blackhawk at that time that was it was a Bowen gun, and it had a sleeve that weighted down the barrel. It had the standard stock Ruger barrel that had been, polished out, and the cylinder was gone through, and also bushings were put in and everything. It was all tightened up. It also had rifle type sights, real thick, wide rear blade sight, and a hooded front sight that had 2 little teats on each side of the front sight. And what you could do with those 2 little teats is you could bracket off the animal out there. So, it worked extremely well, and it was a very good gun. I sold that gun because I got out of the game, and I kicked myself. I should have hanged on to it. I bought this one as sort of a replacement, but I don't want to put the money into this. You know, I could send it to Bowen, and Bowen can go ahead and do all the custom work to it. It's just a shooter. I mean, I'm just going to keep it as a shooter. I mean, I don't plan on going back to silhouette. So anyway, so what we got here, it's got Bluedot. Not too impressive, guys. That wasn't too impressive. That was 15.5 grains, which is a handful. I mean, it's boom. I mean, you know, it flat gets with it. AA number 7 is more forgiving on the recoil, but you still retain the velocity. And I don't know how that is, but it just is. It's just the way that it reacts, and you get better grouping. It's just the way it is. You can actually shoot it with a little more steadiness when the gun goes off. When the gun goes off and rolls back, it shoots back at you. You're still looking at the front sight when under recoil, okay? You're not looking at your target, you're looking at your front sight. You can see that front sight start to race. Now with Bluedot, it's very violent. It's boom, I mean, you know, and you lose sight of your front sight. So that has a little bit to do with it, plus the recoil and all that other stuff. So Bluedot would be, you know, that's minute of deer, you know, that's minute of deer, you know, hunting load. I mean, you could put down a deer quite well with that, and I'm sure that if you had improved sights on the pistol, you could do even better. But that was the toss-up between these two. AA number 7 came out as the winner. Let's see if I can remember. I think that was, I'll have to look. I didn't write down the loadings. But anyway, they're in the other video. So if you want to know what the loadings were for these two, just go ahead and look in the prior video. So anyway, that's about all I got, guys. That about sums it up for the Bluedot and the AA number 7 shootout and the 44 Magnum with the Keith 240 grain bullet. You know, I'll tell you what, it's a good bullet for hunting. I mean, and my Smith 29, 629 loves this bullet because it has it has smaller cylinder throats. The 430 shoots very well in it, and so you know, there you go. If you want to load some 44 Magnums, go ahead and get some AA number 7. They'll be a lot lighter and a lot easier on the gun, a little less violent than Bluedot. Bluedot is a good powder. It's been shot for years with 44 Magnum, but I tipped the balance over to AA number 7. You can use AA number 9, but AA number 9 is more violent than Bluedot. So, you know, let's just go there, all right? So I do have a love-hate relationship with this pistol. I mean, you know, 44, it does what a 44 is supposed to do, you know, blast stumps out of the ground. I don't think that you need anything more powerful than a 44 Magnum. You get into the, 454 Casull, the 455, the 445 Super Mag. You get into the 460, Ruger. You start getting into those guns, and they're just hand cannons. They're great hunting guns, but they're not really tailored for the target crowd, and that's kind of where I'm at. I like to go out and enjoy my pistols when I shoot them. This is not enjoyable to shoot with Bluedot. Much more enjoyable with AA number 7. So we might be revisiting AA number 7 in this pistol, and trying to do a little bit of load development in there. So I haven't given up on it yet. So anyway, this is Thor's Hacks, and that's about all I got. So I'm signing out. See you guys in the next video.